Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at game number 2 between EG's Machine and Gosu Pokebuni. This time we are on the map Cloud Kingdom, spawning in the lower left-hand spawn location our blue Terran player, Gosu's Pokebuni, and in the upper right-hand spawn position, the red Zerg player, EG Machine. And again, this is game number 2 here in the series. If you missed game 1, be sure you check it out. It was nuts, crazy back and forth between the two. Early on, Machine seemed to be doing very, very well. Pokebuni was able to kind of claw his way back in the game, constantly assaulting Machine at expansions. And then eventually, getting into the crazy late stage of the game, both players very, very low on resources, having a hard time even getting up running expansions. And neither player really able to effectively take the centermost positions, base positions on that map, GSL's Daybreak. Very, very hard to defend, as you saw in that late game. But still, great game, great back and forth. Again, Machine ends up proving to be victorious. Victorious indeed. Pokebuni going with that wall off here to start. We get the supply depot at the front. Here comes that Rax and that second supply depot. We keep a close eye on the refinery timing. If he's not going to go with that, we will be seeing that one Rax expand. And back over here for Machine. Still going to be another moment or two before we see anything from him. Already pushing forward with a drone scout. This is good timing. He'll get in there before that finishes, allowing him to do a little bit of harass and force an SCV off the line. And here is a refinery. So Pokebuni opening up a little different this game. Instead of going for that really crazy quick expansion, deciding to, at the very least, get gas first. Hatch first coming out over here for Machine. Spawning pool coming shortly thereafter. Let's see what this drone scout ends up doing. Moving up into the main. Unfortunately, though, by the time he gets there, he's actually a little bit late. I mean, like he didn't get there as early as I expected him to, is what I'm meaning to say here. Didn't get there just early enough to only get a little bit of harass down. The first Marine coming on through orbital command as well. Refinery gets fully saturated. And is it going to be a factory? Yes, it is. He's going to do a factory. You can see partially building that SCV. With that SCV, that supply depot. And then pulling on out to scout with that, just letting another SCV come down. He just wanted to make sure that a drone wasn't going to make his way back over there into the main. And here comes that factory. So Pokebuni opening up again on some one-base play, going straight for that factory. Let's see what he decides to do with that. SCV scout now moving out. We'll be spotting that hatchery. We'll also be able to get up into the main. We won't see any lings out in time to stop him from scouting that main. That spawning pool will pop in just a second. Lings will start creating immediately. Get that first queen, and there's 2 lings, maybe 4, or just the 2. As of now, just the 2. SCV makes it in the main, spots no gas, so now he knows there's not going to be any speedlings out anytime soon, and that could be really good for him, especially if he's going to be opening up with some Hellions. I think we may be seeing a push here. I think it's going to be a Marine Hellion push. Could be wrong, though. I've been wrong before. Here comes the starport, though. So what I'm assuming is about to happen is we're going to see continuous Marine production out of here, no attachments, continuous Hellion production out of this factory. We're going to see one medevac, and then he's just going to move out with that. A lot of times what you will do with that is even just avoid that natural expansion and say drop somewhere like over here. You get those Hellions and Marines up in the main, and you can do some pretty solid damage, especially... It really comes down to whether or not the Zerg player scouts it and whether or not they drone up or come out with lings at that time. Because the Zerg player who just droned up, if you hit the timing right with those Hellions and Marines, you can really, really do significant damage. Ling moves up. He's scouting for an attachment as well as an expansion. He sees no expansion. He sees no attachment. It's going to give him a little better idea as to what to expect. One spine to prevent any Hellions from doing too much damage. Still no gas, and this is really concerning right now. Because if we do see this push that I'm expecting to see right now, without metabolic boost, it's going to be infinitely more difficult to defend against. So all of a sudden, I'm very, very concerned. You can see what Pokebuni's doing right now with those Hellions, getting control of the center of the map. He's making sure that the towers belong to him. The only threat that he has right now is getting spotted by that Overlord. The Overlord's got some fair vision range, so he's got to make sure that medevac doesn't move around that. And I'm not entirely certain that he even knows that that thing exists. So we're going to be seeing this drop now. And the Hellions are going to come with it. You can see the Hellions here at the center of the map. And the medevac is not going to go anywhere near that Overlord. So this drop is not expected right now from Machine. Machine, oh no. He's got no lings in play right now. The lings in the center of the map getting taken out by those Hellions. The The medevac dropping these Marines. This is not going to go too well here for Machine. I'm really concerned for him right now. This drop has got the opportunity to do significant damage. Machine still doesn't know that medevac's here. All he spotted are Hellions. Still doesn't know that this medevac's here. Finally spots it. Marines dropping in the main. The Hellions are going to get lifted up there by the medevac, and they're going to get dropped in the main as well. Metabolic boost just now starting. All he's got is queens to deal with this. Marines pushing forward, sniping down one queen. The queen going straight for the medevac. He's got pulled back with that medevac. We want those Hellions to go back in the main. At least goes through Pokebuni does. All the queens are gone. We got 8-lings coming out. The Hellions are doing what they can over here at this hatch. Medevac should be picking up those Hellions. I don't know why he's not. He's actually just going in to heal up those Marines. Drones get a full surround. Marines coming to assist. Watch the drones get lit up. Oh my gosh. 14 workers killed already. We still got all the Marines here. We got 2 Hellions here as well. That was significant loss. Hellions now moving in. 14 lings about to pop out. Metabolic boost still nowhere near complete. Marines pushing down here. Hellions tearing things up. 24 workers killed. Lings pulling forward to try to deal with these Marines. We got some spine assisting as well. But these losses are great right now for Machine. Still hasn't mopped everything up yet. Doing a little bit of micro there with those Hellions. Marines still alive. The Lings, again, without metabolic boost, they've got such a hard time. It's because they take so long to get to the Marines. The Marines have killed off half of them before they even get within melee range. It is awful. Queen's coming down to try to deal with this. Still having trouble. Another Queen gets taken out. Hellion's still alive. Finally takes out the medevac. Another Queen gets dropped. Machine's like, screw it. Game's over. Wow, very early game number 1 to contrast. Very early game number 2 to contrast game 1. Mighty impressive Marine Hellion medevac push here from Pokebuni, moving out just as Machine had droned up before he had metabolic boost. Machine was very ill prepared for this, and as a result, Pokebuni was able to do significant amounts of damage and force the early GG. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Game number 3 will be coming right up. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe. Thanks again guys, keep watching and keep owning.